What's going on, guys? Culprit here, and welcome back to my Let's Play Timber and Stone Season 3. And let me just tell you, quite a bit has changed. I'm going to unveil that to you guys a little bit. I did make about a 30-minute video previously that was going to be the next episode that's been lost. Somehow DX Story must have updated, changed all my audio inputs. I've never seen that happen before. I've done 600 videos or so with DX Story, never really had that issue. I have no idea. I tell you, I've had more technical difficulties with the Let's Play of Banished for its own reasons, and now with this season, it's quite frustrating. But, you know, luckily with this format, you know, nothing crucial has changed. I just got to redo the tour. But before I unveil that, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit, because we've kind of hit a significant date. We're at day 44. We are about 18 citizens now. We just got a new person. We will rename them in a second. But I wanted to touch on that first because that is now longer than Season 1. Season 1 was 22 episodes, 42 days or around 50 hours played, and it was like 10 to 12 hours of content in the Let's Play I uploaded. So we are more days in, which is kind of not surprising because now I have the fast forward feature, the double time. Did not have that in Season 1. So when I say Season 1, 42 days, 50 hours played, I literally sat at the PC for 50 hours and played that game. It's insane. Season 2, as we know, short-lived season, we got wiped off the map pretty quickly. 14 days, capped at 13, or the high was 13 colonists. So we've outdone Season 2 as well. We looked dire there. It looked like it was going to be a repeat of Season 2, but we have turned the corner quite nicely. You can see some of the roads here filling in, and I'm just going to zoom you in and show you what I've been doing. We last defended off this matriarch. You can see here, I added some flair, some swag, some flags and stuff. They've got quite a few things as far as decor in here that I'm just kind of experimenting with. But let's first over here, the biggest thing to note. As you guys know, I've been fortifying the walls. I did this one, did the back wall. You can see he's just starting to finish that off, and I'll cap it with crenellations or castellations, whatever the heck that's called. It always escapes me when I get on recording. But as I started to repair this wall, I realized that was silly and that was going to be a pain in the ass, and I quite frankly wanted more room. I didn't like the idea that a necro could get up relatively close, firebomb this house, and that would cause me pretty big trouble. So I just pretty much did a straight line out and created a new tower. So let's just talk about this real quick. You can see in here, big wall, dug it all the way down. You can see pretty big moat, 2 deep. At least 2 wide, except for in here at the castle, which basically what that is for is I have a ledge here for my infantrymen to get and attack any skeletons as they may kind of wander by. Obviously, I have to be careful. Matriarchs that we now know, R.I.P. hero. But I did that way. We'll see what happens. I also use this as how I heard things. I just put a little scaffolding here. I'll get into that as well. You can see the cemetery is now in. Let's go through the names. Here we go. Mark S. died to a wolf on day 2. Luton one-shotted by a necro on the wall on day 10. Andre Wolf, day 14. This would be Rusty Walker, Wolf, day 26. Darn wolves, man. This would be Kronos. He died to the fire, day 32, if you guys remember. This would be Next Rate Legend. He died to a wolf, part of a wolf goblin marauder on day 32 as well. And this is, of course, Mr. Hero Almost died to the Spider Matriarch on day 36. So a couple days have passed, and that's when I've done most of this work. As you know, it's been an effort, which this little stairs aren't going to do anything right now. I am raising this wall up as well. Those stairs aren't going to do anything. Let me just fix that up before I forget, because I clearly missed that. Like I said, I've been focusing on... None of these are really going to work, so let's just do this. That will get me up there. Fortifying the walls, as we've said, fireproofing everything. And as you can see, I have fieldstone in here. Not the best fireproofing, but a heck of a lot better than grass. Yes, I'm taking a risk by putting the cemetery in here, but I just felt like this was a good spot for it. The plan right now is to keep this interior wall. I just feel like it gives a little character. I'm going to punch holes through it, as you see here, with the step downs and stuff, so I can get easier access. Going to build out this corner tower, but I want to undermine it and secure that as well. But you can see, basically I have this dug out here because I am going to dig all this raw stone out and put brick 3 all the way down there. Again, I've gotten a little further down there, but yes, all this raw stone I'm going to get out, put brick 3. I'm going to try to make it totally fireproof. Obviously, this tower, same thing, I have to undermine that, and then we're going to, you know, continue to move to the front walls, and I'll get more into that in its own video. So I did add, you know, this is all mined out. This is quite a extensive mining project. I've been sitting here watching, rather relaxing, but just a lot of footage you guys did not need to see. There's so many hours of play now. In the beginning, it's so easy to me to play 5 hours, show you 5 hours. You know, I break it into episodes. But as I get into these bigger projects, it's just like literally something like this can take 2 or 3 hours to do, to mine out and watch and micromanage, and that's just not good episodes. So I try to kind of show you guys the good, interesting stuff and keep the boring stuff off camera. But sometimes that doesn't work out. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna actually run these. I didn't realize I had it stopped. Let's talk a little bit about herding. You can see I've got, what do I got? 4 chickens. Unfortunately, I haven't been very impressed. I've got 5 arrows. I think I've maybe gotten 4 or 5 feathers from these chickens. I think the biggest issue with that is Next Rate Legend Jr., who I added in. I told you I owed Kronos and Next Rate Legend a redo because they kind of got the shaft on the deaths there. So Next Rate Legend is here. Kronos Jr. is in here somewhere too. He's on the farm. Good job, guys. Take a break. I wouldn't want you to work too hard. But anyway, he has been designated my herder. Oh my gosh. And I'll probably even make another herder that goes outside the wall. One herder is going to stay inside the wall. It's too valuable. Because you can see, he's a 5-level herder. Not great. Levels very slowly. So I've just kind of been grabbing any animals that kind of spawn close, which I should do a search relatively soon. I've been going and grabbing them just so he can up his skill. That's the idea here. I think I got lucky. I had a boar literally spawn in this pen. And I think a chicken actually spawned in the castle, so I was able to grab them and capitalize on that. I'm just looking at this. Maybe I should give them more stuff to do here. I'm sure I have the seeds. Actually, there we go. Corn seeds. So let's do this. We'll just add a little bit more of a crop. I'm going to talk about the farms in a minute because I've paid a lot of attention to that. Let me just... No, that's not what I want to do. Keep them chopping. I have all the other trees. So we do have this little pen set up. I don't like it. Obviously, it's not. I've debated actually, you know, kind of mining this out and putting them under the building here. Considering that, I don't want to put it down in the mines because I feel like that's just going to be a line of pathfinding nightmare. And let me touch on that while I'm here. The animals, when herded, will not come in this way. I'm not exactly sure. I think it might be these walkways that don't have anything under them. They seem to kind of bug out in this area and turn around. They don't like to go over this part here. I don't exactly know why that is, and I just haven't had time to test it out. So, like I said, I use a little scaffolding here. I bring them in through here and then right up into there. So that seems to be working just fine. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but it's working. So, I mean, basically what I've been doing is you know, you can see some starting of the mining here. I'm mining all the dirt out of here, all the burnt stuff. I'm just trying to be careful because there's some gaping holes here that will obviously make the castle vulnerable once I cut them out. And I don't want to do that while I'm doing on episode with you guys because I'm not fully paying attention and could turn into disaster. Slowly trying to build up the trees. You can see the tree farm is kind of coming in here very slowly. Who is this guy? That's right, Flames of Hell is like level 14, so he's getting up there again. Wood is kind of becoming better and better. He's gonna get up and get another big harvest. I've been spending a lot of time. I'll show you the mines first. Been obviously doing a lot of time down there. What is this guy doing? Tailor. I don't need your tailor. You can be stonemason because we're always needing block. You could. Oh, and there we go. We're getting plenty of miners now. Just got one just before I hit record. Now we're gonna have another one. So we will be adding names in shortly. I doubt I'll do that this episode because I've got enough to cover. I keep hoping I get some, you know, nice seeds in here. I mean, I have every seed I kind of need. Charismatic and cowardly. That's pretty funny. Everybody new. I pretty much just throw on the farm real quick. You know, you can just go mine. We can always use more miners too. Down in the hole. So you can see food barrels here. These have all been here. This is nothing new. This is the big mining floor. You can see here I have no miners down. I do have one over here. We have mining projects always going down. But I do have some projects going on up there, like mining out the front like I showed you guys. And a bunch of storage here, you know, resource crates. Look at all the food barrels. This is where I'm starting to expand. But I mean, look at the mining. Sorry if that's really loud. That's when I zoom in. Look at all the mining stockpiles. Such a pain in the ass. They need to lower that. It's like every little bit I mine, I mine it more to put resource stockpiles down. I'm of course trying to burn that up by building block 3s, but or brick 3s. Bricks, you know, they use 2 stone and 1 dirt. I'm just trying to use that to cap it. But I mean, I still have 7,000 raw stone. And if you look at my storage, it's out of hand. It's like 18,000. I have 21 capacity. I mean, I fill that up very quickly. It's a pain in the butt. But you know, that's what we got to do. So I'm clearly building this out. I'm pretty good at minerals here. I mean, I've got good ingots and stuff. I've got good raw. Coal's an issue. I want to find more coal because I need that for the stone furnace because wood is not very abundant. So that's the mining operation. I just continue to add projects for them to do, keep them busy. But like I said, now we have the dual project of kind of, we're going to be doing a lot of work out here as I clean this up, and we'll do the redesign. I'll do a whole episode talking about that and taking your input. So yeah, I'll solicit it now. If you guys have ideas out here, I know what we've discussed in the comments, almost maybe like building a tower out here, a big tower, and putting a ballista aiming this way, so as you know, people come up this path, maybe they could get shot easier, and then just having a big wall shielding that so the necro can't burn it down as easily. Definitely along the line of thought I'm having. Where did the... oh, there he is. Okay. Definitely along the lines of my thought too. We're just gonna have to think about it, because as you see, ballista's super helpful, as we saw last episode, in matriarchs. So I don't want to, you know, get rid of them completely, at least until I have a lot more arrows. But they're also a very big weakness in far as necromancers. They can shoot them, and that'll cause this to burn. It'll be interesting to see how the brick 3 helps, or the bricks help mitigate that fire. Time will tell. Castle doors, I have to replace this every now and then, because you know, this is just kind of a last warning. But I do have, and that's one thing I'll notice. One thing pointed out to me, I should have seen who tipped me this. I'm not sure who it was. I apologize. It's been a couple days now. I've talked about guarding and patrolling and stuff coming in the new release, which I will talk about too. 1.5 has been released. I'll address that in a little bit as well. If you click here, there's all these options. I never found that, so thank you so much for telling me that. Haven't played with it much. Set patrol route. I think that he is on a guard position right now. Actually, I think I had a patrol set up. I was playing with it a little bit, but I obviously have to get in deeper. Very cool. Can play with this, and I know it's been fleshed out more in 1.5 as well. Let's just talk about 1.5, and then I'm going to talk about the farms. 1.5 has been released. If you own the game, you can go get it. The rewrite is done, not 100%, but done enough. They've made a public release. My understanding is it's relatively buggy. It's still not fully polished, so I'm going to hold off on doing a Let's Play on that for a little while, let him flesh it out a little more and make it more stable. I don't think it plays very nicely with old saves, so I don't want to end this Let's Play just yet. So we're going to keep doing this Let's Play on the old 1.43. Next Let's Play will be on 1.5 or whatever the newest, most current version will be. But there will be a drop dead date on this settlement. We'll just have to decide that as we go, because I definitely am looking forward to playing the new version. But until then, we're going to continue on 1.3 here until we kind of either conquer this land, which we're not quite there yet. We're doing well, but we're not there. Or, you know, we just decide it's time to move over and you guys have enough interest you want to see the new version. But I'll keep you posted on that. So if you own the game, you want to check it out, go to the website. You can download the newest version, 1.5, and, you know, read up on all the features. So lastly, what I wanted to talk about here is, you know, I talk about my kind of learning curve here with you guys. Farming. I had a bit of a problem with farming. What ended up happening is, you know, I need wheat now. Oh, I hear a necro. Yes, we do. So we got some action. All right, so here's how. You guys actually haven't seen this in a little. I'm just going to pause this because I need a little minute to get my ducks in a row. I've been doing pretty good with necromancers. I've actually been kind of taking a lazy way out, I guess you could say. Natali's going to go get geared up, and basically Natali engages them. But the big problem here, I'll tell you this right now, so let's let him go get geared up as he needs, as he's going to come up and blow things away. Go get what you need, Natali. What do you got? You need to be able to move fast, so empty inventory. I want him to be able to move as fast as he can. I've almost had Natali get one shot several times now. It's a problem. I don't know if the damage has been curved up because my wealth is better, or no, because he has no armor. Do I just not have any armor? See, this is something I'm not too keen on, to be honest. No, I've got stuff, so why don't you go? No, let's just get there. He's gonna go get stuff, I think. Go get some armor. Get some armor. There you go. You're gonna do whatever you need to do. Yeah. There we go. At least you've got some armor. Because I am concerned he's going to get one shot. That is an issue. So it is a good idea for me to attack this guy quickly. I've seen now he does actually summon skeletons right out of the ground. He calls them to him, which is pretty cool. So let's get up here. But he can get one-shotted by this necro. It's been very close. Twice I've almost lost him. And it's quite concerning, as you know. Yes, I know. But I want to kind of fight you this way. Oh, alright. So, yep, see, look at the skeletons coming in. Don't go for the skeleton. Just kill the necromancer. That's our priority. Skeletons I actually like. No. I know. You're going to run away now. Nice. Oh, another necro was spotted by him. That's great. No, get on the move. Ah, he burned himself. Is he going to kill himself? That would be awesome. I don't think he will, though. That would kind of be weird. No, don't get the skeleton. I don't think there's much I can do about that. He's just going to have to kill the guy until... And this is where I burn up my arrows. This is a problem. Alright, you know what? Go down. Oh, God. Go down and just wait. Let him come closer again. So this is kind of what I do. Try not to burn through arrows. We've already used 9 arrows, but he should be darn near dead. But the idea is I try to kill him very quickly because he will otherwise call in just tons of skeletons, which skeletons aren't bad. Actually, I kind of like them out here, just kind of lingering around because they will kill wolves, they will kill goblins, they will kill other baddies that I don't like. And the guys that can rush me very quickly. Let's see, can you take a couple shots there? Next, I want to see him here, but usually they will shoot the closest target. Oh, come on, dude. It's in your wheelhouse. I'm assuming he's dead. No, why did the game just... Alright, why did the game just pause? Did somebody die that I don't know about? Game totally just paused on me. I'm assuming it was he spotted a new skeleton, but last time that happened, strangely, we had someone die in a fire. We have no fire inside. My doors have not been breached unless somebody came through that. But I don't think they can. Let's just double check this right now. Before, I don't think they can. That's one. Looks like 2. Looks like it's still secure. I just have to be careful as I go through next. We will have to take a look. Okay, go back there and shoot him. Alright, come on. It should take like one more. Alright, it's clearly... I don't know. The chat box is clearly lagging. Alright, enough with the skeletals. No, no, no. Holy smokes. Stop spotting things. You've already spotted them. Why are you shooting at the skeleton, dude? Oh, gosh. Just shoot the guy. Get down. Alright, see, he's deliberately shooting the wall now. That's actually good strategy by him. Slain. Alright, alright. Now get off the wall. Now, this will be interesting now. What I'm going to do is I have one guy standing here. I'm going to pull you over here just in case. Let's see how much this is going to burn. This should all be brick all the way down, 2 deep. With no dirt. So let's just see how well our defenses do. That's basically what I do with necromancers now. They're not a big problem. The problem there is I used about 20 arrows. That's a lot. I usually don't take that many. I don't know what's going on with that. What I probably should do is send an infantry out. Because now if I get a matriarch or something, I'm going to be in trouble. I need to keep those arrows for the matriarchs. But this is kind of what we've been doing. Hopefully we're going to... 9 feathers, actually. That's really pretty. We just got 4 feathers from him. I don't know why we had the sudden explosion of it, but okay, awesome, very good. Because I think if I'm not mistaken, and we might have to stop 4 arrows per 2 feathers. So that's 20 arrows right there. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. So hopefully we're going to see some bigger returns. So we're just going to let this fire burn. See if our attempts at fortifying and fireproofing have gone well. Nope. See, it already burned out a stone, but that's okay. So I'm wondering... No, I guess the rock... Yeah, see, it's spreading on the inside. This is great. Bricks spreading. Nothing I can do. I have a well right here. But wells don't do anything. They're purely decorational. That's going to be a problem. It's going to allow them to walk up. That's an issue. But, I mean, we can kill whatever. But this is what drives me crazy. There's nothing I can do here. There's no way... Where are you going? Oh, okay. You just got... I thought you aggroed them. Still easily repairable, and I'm not worried about the skeletons, but the fact that this fire, alright, it's gonna burn out. Alright, so there you go. Brick 3 clearly makes a difference, it looks like. It's early to tell, you know, definitively, but, you know, that's some serious damage. That's considerable damage, actually, so I'm just gonna open this up so we can get in there and repair it. Well, there you go. That's how I've been kind of dealing with necromancers, so I haven't really shown you too many, because they haven't been very eventful. I just kind of snipe them off. Natalie's done a good job. Natalie, you can actually... go back to farming, sir. You did level up your archery, which is great. And I'm going to leave the skeletons here. I don't run out to get them. Like I said, they will kill wolves. They will kill anything. They take a long time to come around to the gate. They will eventually come around to the gate. But they do take a long time, so that's fine. We got Flames is now doing the wood. So let's talk farming for a bit here as the rest of the world burns around me. Let's tell him to chop that. These are new trees. I'm just trying to make sure he's queued up for all the wood. I want the wood chopped as quick as possible. So I have animals now. Means I need wheat. That's how you feed the animals. You don't have the wheat, they die. I need flax, obviously, to make... Oh, Josephine, where are you? Josephine. Where's Josephine? Yeah, we were just going to turn off your notifications because it drives me crazy. I know the new miner is going to tell me too. Again, I apologize if that's too loud to you guys. Hopefully I can take that down in editing. Anyway, I was running out of, this is my flax fiber here, and I need that for rope, and that's how I train up infantry. And, oh, another one. This is very, very good. Got some ingots with them. Nope, not bad. Builder. Again, okay. Very good. I'm seeing good returns on these guys. Hard worker, quick learner. That's very good. I'm thinking about... I don't know. We'll probably just make you a farmer for now, and as I need people, I pull them off. Because farming, you know, it's just a manpower-intensive thing, and I'm trying to talk about that, but we keep getting interrupted. I don't want this episode to run too long. Hopefully those fires will burn out and not make this thing look like Mordor. So, yes, I want to train people, so I need flax fiber. I need wheat to feed animals. If you look here, I had this full of corn. This is a plot of farm. This is a plot of farm. This is a plot of farm. They were all full of corn because I needed food. Remember, I was like 100 food for a while after the Great Fire. Needed to come back from that. I didn't have enough manpower. So what happens is they seem to prioritize fully mature food. So once there's a, you know, if this guy's mining here, he finishes working, tending this crop, he looks around him for a mature food to harvest. And that's their priority one. So if there's something to harvest, they go. When I had 3 full crops of corn here, there was always something mature, which was good for food production, sure. But what it did was, basically the guys I had, I didn't have this many guys, but at times I turned the whole place on to run a test. And, I took you, no, not yet, okay. And they would never plant a flax seed or a wheat seed, and that was a problem. I was worried that the couple chickens I had gotten were gonna die. What are you doing over here, bro? Doing a kind of walking, running man. So it was a problem. I was getting very low. I had like no wheat. I had a couple chickens. Didn't want to lose them. I was panicking. So in essence, for 5 minutes, I got rid of all the crops. And you guys saw I just planted this one. I removed all the crops, confined them to just one corn crop. I think this is even half. And then planted these. Threw a lot of manpower at it. And actually, yeah, you're doing fine. We'll throw you back on there for stonemason. Actually, I should talk about that as well. You have to manage your crop sizes very closely. Otherwise, what ended up happening, long story short, or long story just a little less long, they were getting stuck in one crop because there was always something to do. Because what would happen is he'd finish tending this crop. Oh, mature corn. Let me do that one. He would harvest that mature corn. Now what you get is you get corn food, obviously the corn food unit, and you got a seed typically. So then what it does is it checks its inventory, goes, do I have a seed? If it doesn't have seeds, then it would look around. And that would be your chance to maybe go over do wheat or whatever. There's obviously a proximity check in here it seems to have. But what always happened is he would pretty much, either he would see another mature corn stalk and go do that. And by the time he'd do 2, 3 mature corn stalks, I'm just checking the fire. Looks like it's going to burn out. He would have a couple seeds. So then, of course, he looks in his pack, prioritizes those seeds on him. He would plant them. So it would almost, they would get locked into corn. They would never get out of corn. So when you guys just saw these guys were all sitting here, that's actually good for me. I want them to sit a little bit. I think ideally they would sit down for about a second and then re-engage on the crops. That just means they've done all the work that's queued up. That was the problem before. They weren't doing all the work. They were just locked into corn. They never got out of corn. They never had a chance to check the wheat or check the flax, which I had queued up. I had the seeds. I had it queued up to plant and work. It just never had a chance. So you have to watch your manpower and your crop sizes. Bigger is not always better in that regard. So I spent probably at least an hour, maybe 2, just kind of sitting here like this, watching them and watching how they move and what they prioritize. And I would, you know, delete certain crops and I would add a 5 block crop and finding a balance. And basically, eventually I'm going to replant all this, but I'm going to have to throw a considerable amount of manpower. And that's why you're seeing these guys walking in now all of a sudden, because my crop has kind of exploded. We lost hero. You typically get one that replaces them. I got a lot of idle people right now. That's okay. Why don't you go down there? No. Yeah, this is kind of a pain in the butt, this whole mine system down here. It works better from this direction. Okay, or it doesn't. I'm lying. I don't know why. I've done this a million times. Okay, awesome. Okay, interesting. Oh my goodness. Oh well, all right. I see what the problem there is. Oh man, really? It's a pain in the butt to get you out of here now. It really is. Let's just build some dirt. Most of my time is spent doing things like this, honestly. That's fine. You can go over here. You go down below if you need to. Anyway, I had to kind of spend some time and work on the efficiency of my farm fields, but I've seemed to have gotten it. I would expect food production to spike a bit. It's kind of stagnated a little bit, but that's actually good because I've gotten quite a few new people. So that's a good sign. I have a lot more flax now. I'm going to be able to start making archer dummies, training dummies, and start militarizing some of these guys. I'll probably peel maybe one farmer off, one miner off, have them become... Actually, I could probably start peeling off quite a few miners because I'm pretty good. Actually, 17,000 raw stone. Pretty good on that stuff right now. You can see my minerals are pretty good. And I think if we take a look, Polygon has done excellent. He is now a 20 blacksmith, going to be a 20 miner, 20 tailor, 20 mason, pretty good farmer, I think, too. 7 farmer. I toss him on the farm every now and then. So I can now start training up a militia, an army, and have them patrolling more. This guy, again, is driving me crazy. Is he going to just do it again? No, he works. Every now and then they glitch out like that. That's just what you got to do. That's going to be one of my priorities now, is to start militarizing more, having 5 or 6 guys always ready, always have a couple guards, and eventually always have someone out patrolling as I figure this patrolling, it's not on a citizen, patrolling meter guy or patrolling commands. Stone masons, I actually redid this. You guys might not notice. You may optimize. This is an optimized setup right here. He's going to go here, use the forge to create. As you see, he's making bricks. I always have him queuing up bricks. I mean, I use them obviously, but I also do it just to chew up some of my raw resources. He goes here, pounds the rock. He goes to the forge, cooks the rock, makes the bricks. Then he goes and dumps that brick right here at the, drops the building material, then grabs new raw stone back. This is the most efficient circle I can make. I don't have it fully efficient over here because I don't use 2 stonemasons all the time. And putting a rock pile on a trail, it's just gonna be retarded. So this is the primary usage one, and this one's not too bad. You can see how he moves there. Not too bad, still works. I'm gonna have to actually pull flames off because I want him to harvest these trees. I try to harvest trees as soon as they are ready. So let's just do that right now. That's not him. I've just, kind of had flames doing wood chopping, doing that, doing the farm, just helping out. Again, trying to get that wood chopper up as quick as possible. That's kind of an issue for me, wood. Again, hoping to get seedlings, which actually, yes, I need to put a couple more of those in. These are under decor. Trees. Not there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna leave those as is. I don't really like, they're awfully close. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but I don't want them too big and out where people can hit them. So that should about get you guys sped up with us and what's going on. Like I said, I'm gonna start focusing my attention here on the front wall. Here we go. Looks like we've got another migrant. Gonna add a bunch of names next episode. I have a list here from you guys in the comments, which has been great. We're gonna kind of redesign this a little bit, fortify it more, clean it up, make it more fire repellent or less flammable, or however you want to phrase it. Continuing to try and move these stockpiles, especially the ones that are dangerous like this one and these, down below. That is one of the big reasons why I'm mining. The problem is you gotta get stone to make room for stone. It's just kind of annoying. I should even just start putting them out here, but I'm afraid the necro is just gonna come and blow them up, and that could be a problem. So we're gonna let this guy get accepted, take a look at him, and then we will move on from that, and that'll do it for this episode. I'm just going to continue to, let's see, Grace. Couple items, that's good. Coal's always good. We could always use coal. Pretty decent blacksmith, decent archer. So what we're probably going to do is just turn this one right into a infantryman. Actually, no, we'll make it just, I mean, it doesn't matter. These levels are so low. But, yeah, we'll put them on the farm for now again. Just it keeps them busy. I hate having people stand idle. They're going somewhere. And go farm, and then when I need you, I will pull you off. But for now, food's always good because we like new people. So let's see, 11 feathers. So suddenly, I don't know what's going on here. I'm seeing an explosion of feathers. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I would like to see that build up my arrows, especially since I just used 20 on a necro. We always want to have some for the matriarch. I need to make some more ballista bolts. That is true. So I have a lot of tasks to do. This is what happens. You get to this micromanaging. I have to repair that wall ASAP. So I'm gonna do that off camera. I'm gonna wrap this up. I've gotten you guys up to speed, but pretty cool that we're here at day 44. God, what are we, 20, 21 migrants now? I think I started at 18. I think we've gotten, at least 2 or 3 since I've been talking. So we're over the 20 mark. I'm pretty confident to say that, which is pretty cool. What was the max? I thought I had it written down for season 1. Season 1 was probably 20 or something colonists. I'm not exactly sure. Doing pretty well, guys. We're doing pretty well, and I think if we just continue on this plan, we will be able to kind of start to really stamp everything out. I'm gonna probably clean up some roads, and I will probably start to think about putting some towers out, trying to kind of quell some of this wildness. Because you can see out here, I've got tons of goblins and wolves. That is part of the problems. There's pretty big wolf packs out here. That's a solitary wolf, obviously, a couple wolves there. That it's hard for me to send guys out. Like, I want to come out here and get these. There's plenty of arrows out here that I could forage. There is some pretty big packs of wolves. I don't see them now, of course, as I'm telling you, but I'm seeing some arrows I can get. More arrows. That's like 30 arrows out there. So I'm gonna send somebody out pretty soon. And just start to basically wander and just see. Obviously try to find some spiders. I always want to control them. I haven't looked around in a while. We obviously have some skeletons we have to take care of. A chicken right there. I need to go get that. Need to go get it. Some more arrows here. But I do worry about wolf packs. Doesn't matter how kind of geared up your guys are. They can easily get killed by wolves. A 4 or 5 man pack can just overrun them and kill them. So that is an issue. And it seems like every time I send someone out, basically it seems like goblin marauders kind of spawn in on me. And it's scary. It's dangerous. I thought that was a chicken there. So we're going to do a sweep probably for some animals. Oh, it's a sheep. Again, I kind of grab whatever animal just so he can level up and do his skill on it. I had plenty of... What are you doing in there? Plenty of wheat, so that's not really a problem. But I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to continue on. Next episode, probably something about the front gate. And, you know, kind of going around and getting some animals. But I will talk to you soon, guys. Take care.